All right, welcome to today's coaching session. We're diving deep into what I believe is the most critical and honestly the most overlooked moment in the entire golf swing, the transition. I'm telling you, if we can get this piece right, you are going to unlock a level of consistency and power you probably didn't even know you had.
So let's start with a little food for thought. For almost every golfer I teach, the answer to this question lies in that tiny split-second move that connects your backswing to your downswing. I mean, it happens in a blur, right? You can't consciously control it, which is exactly why understanding the mechanics behind it is the only way to truly master it.
So, here's our game plan for the day. First, we're going to talk about why this moment is so dang important. Then, we'll define exactly what P5 is. After that, the fun part will help you figure out which of the three swing types you are. And, most importantly, we'll wrap up with some real actionable feels you can take straight to the driving range.
Okay, let's jump right in. Why do coaches like me go on and on about a position that lasts, what, a fraction of a second?
Well, because it really is the make or break point. This isn't just about changing direction from back to front. A good transition sets your entire downswing sequence in motion perfectly. It gets you on plane, it stores power, it preps you for a pure strike. But a bad one forces you to spend the entire downswing making frantic adjustments and compensations just to save the shot. And that, my friends, is where all that frustrating inconsistency comes from.
So, let's get a little technical for a second. What exactly is P5, and where does it happen in the swing? Let's nail down the definition.
P5 is our checkpoint. It's the moment that officially kicks off the downswing. Your lead arm is parallel to the ground again, but now it's on the way down. This is where your lower body starts to fire, where you begin to use the ground for leverage, and, this is key, where the club starts to shallow out or drop into that perfect path to the ball. You master P5, and the rest of the swing just gets so much easier.
Now, here's something that is absolutely huge. There is no single, perfect, one-size-fits-all P5. The right transition for you depends completely on how your body naturally wants to move, what we call your bioswing. So let's take a look at the three main types. First up, we've got the upper core player. This golfer is someone who generates their speed and starts the downswing using primarily their upper body. So think shoulders and arms, in a really powerful, more vertical kind of motion.
So, for this player, it's all about a strong pull down from the lead side. See how the shoulders are really initiating everything. This keeps the club on a steeper plane, which is actually perfect for this type of swing. It sets them up to feel like they're compressing down on the ball, really covering it at impact.
Next, we have our middle core player. Now, this golfer's transition is really the picture of balance and efficiency. It's this smooth, coordinated rotation where the upper and lower body just work together in perfect harmony. And you can just see it here, right? A beautifully connected, athletic sequence. No single body part is jumping the gun or overpowering another. The club drops perfectly onto the plane, and it sets up this really neutral delivery that looks almost effortless, but in reality, it's just maximum efficiency. And finally, the lower core player. This athlete generates a ton of power from the ground up. Their transition is defined by a really aggressive rotational move that's led by the hips.
This player uses the ground almost like a springboard. That early aggressive hip rotation, that's the engine for the whole swing. You can see how it makes the club shallow out dramatically, creating an incredible amount of lag and setting them up for a powerful inside-out attack on the ball.
Seeing them all side by side like this makes it so clear. Just look at the initiating body part. Shoulders for the upper core, everything together for the middle core, and the hips for the lower core. That one difference is what determines if your club path is steep, on plane, or shallow. So as you're looking at this, start thinking, which one of these sounds like you?
All right, enough with the theory. Let's get to the important part. How do we translate all this technical talk into actual feelings you can use on the golf course?
Okay, if you're an upper core player, your swing thought should be a vertical pull. Feel your arms and shoulders pulling the club handle almost straight down from the top of your swing. It's an active, powerful pull that keeps the club right in front of your body, ready to really compress that ball.
Now, for you middle core players, your one-word thought is harmony or connection. You want to feel like your torso, your hips, and your arms all start the downswing as one single connected unit. There's no rush, no single part getting ahead. It's just a smooth, athletic unwind.
And if you're a lower core player, listen up, because this is for you. Your feeling is all about starting from the ground.
Feel that lead hip start to rotate open while your upper body just kind of waits for a split second. This will make the club feel heavy as it naturally drops and shallows out behind you, storing up all that amazing power for impact.
Okay, so it's super important to remember that a great P5 doesn't just happen in a vacuum. Its entire job is to set you up for a powerful and consistent delivery into the back of that golf ball. Look, getting your P5 transition right is the domino that knocks over all the others. It's the key that unlocks an efficient move into P6, the delivery position. And that's where you load the club with maximum energy, right before you unleash it at impact. A great transition makes a great delivery possible. You just can't have one without the other.
So next time you're at the range, I want to leave you with this question. Really pay attention to that first move down from the top. Are you an upper, a middle, or a lower core player? And is that move your true power source, or is it the thing that's been quietly costing you consistency all this time? I promise you, finding that answer could absolutely change your game.